From San Francisco, California, this is the Rock and Roll Geek Show.
This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Wednesday, August 2nd, 2017, and it is 4:42 p.m. And this is day 3 of the Dog Days of Podcasting, where me and, I don't know if that's grammatically correct, but a bunch of podcast nerds and me and I get together, not together, where a bunch of people do a podcast a day for the entire month of August, and I'm one of them. So thank you for listening, friends, and thank you for joining me. It is 4:42 p.m., and I am desperately in need of something to drink. I just got back from work. I'm on my way to get ready to go to the Giants game with Martina, and hold on, I need to take a sip of this drink. That is my first Tecate of the day. That is the best one I've ever had. So good. I need another sip. So I'm going to the Giants game with Martina. My daughter Martina moved up to Richland, Washington, which is in the Tri-Cities area of Washington State, with her boyfriend Alan, who is the sports director of the local CBS affiliate up there. He's like the anchor man. So you turn on your 11 o'clock news, and when it comes to sports, you see Martina's boyfriend. Well, she lives up there now with him. She loves it. She loves it up there. She's been away from home now for shit. Last time I was doing the Dog Days of Podcasting, I was actually, one of the episodes, I was actually driving up there to help her move up to Washington. It was tough for me because this is the first time she had been away from the nest. So she's been gone from home for almost a year now. Anyway, she came back to visit, and tonight she is going to the Giants game with me and her boyfriend's dad, who I really like a lot. He's a super cool guy. He's about my age. He's a Japanese guy, and we have a lot in common, at least as far as enjoying good food and Japanese and baseball and everything else. So I'm going to the game with Martina, her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's dad. The four of us are going to go see the Giants. Before that, we're going to go have some dinner. I think we're going to go to this izakaya place on Market Street. Izakaya is like a Japanese, I guess kind of like Japanese tapas. I don't think that's really the proper way to describe it, but it is. Look it up. It's bar food. You drink beer and you eat some food. We're going to do that before the Giants game. We are probably about ready to get going pretty soon here, so I need to make this a quick episode. Mercifully for you, friends, you will not have to put up with me for that long. And if you are one of the other podcasters doing the Dog Days and you just happen to be listening to the feed, you can go ahead and skip ahead now. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of opening Butler's mail, okay? A yellow envelope here. Tear it open. Look at here. This is from, I think there's a note. Is there a note in here? It's an Amazon. I have an Amazon wish list, and sometimes listeners of the show, friends of the show, send me stuff from the wish list. But this is not on my wish list. This is just a gift. This is from Michael Street. Hey, Michael, hope you can put this to good use. Stay frosty, Michael Sweet. Michael Sweet is a friend of the show, and he's one of the patrons, patreon.com/RNRGeek, and he just sends me random gifts all the time in the mail. Super cool guy. I think he lives in, where does he live? Does he live in Australia? I'm not sure where he lives, but one day I hope to meet him in person. Well, this is a book. It's a cookbook. A delicious seafood cookbook, Easy Halibut Cookbook, filled with 50 delicious halibut recipes. Now, it's hard enough just to find a cookbook just about fish, but dedicated to one species of fish, an entire cookbook, there's almost 150 pages on this thing. That is awesome. I don't know if you know about halibut. I had just started catching halibut since I got into kayak fishing, which I'm going to do an episode on of the Dog Days, just talking about my kayak fishing obsession. But I have been catching some halibut this year. I just learned how to do it, and So I have a freezer with a bunch of halibut in it. So this is going to come in handy. Not 50 delicious recipes for halibut. It has, I don't know if you're into this, but I am. I happen to love cooking and food. Butter Parmesan with green onions halibut, Southern French inspired halibut, Southeast Asian halibut, restaurant style halibut, Friday's halibut platter, mushroom zucchini, barbecue party halibut, rustic villa halibut bait, celebration. This is an awesome cookbook. I would never imagined that there would be a cookbook just dedicated to halibut. So thank you very much, Michael Street, for that. I am going to put it to good use. The last halibut I had, the way I've been cooking halibut, a little cooking with Butler. I need to take another sip of this fine Tecate. Which, by the way, I'm going to try to sneak some Tecates into the game. Usually, I used to be able to get like 3 down my pants. Beers are like $12 at the game, and I used to sneak a couple down my pants, or 2 or 3 down. I would put like 2 down my pants and like 1 in underneath my armpit with a jacket on. Then they put these metal detectors. They say it's to deter terrorism, but I think it's to deter people from sneaking beer in. Anyway, but you can bring coolers into the game, and what I do now is I've been successful with the last couple of times. I'm going to try it again. What I do is I stuff it with a whole bunch of stuff. Hi, we're going to leave soon. I'm just 5. You want to come say hi? Say what? What? Sure. Well, Martina's here. She's going to come say hello to the podcast listeners for Dog Days. Hurry up, Martina. What do you want?
Wow, I haven't talked in a microphone in a long time.
Okay, what do we got? Why is it buzzing so bad? Oh, okay. Hello. What do you want?
Have the dogs been fed? / do they need to be fed?
They have not been fed. I was going to let your mom feed them.
I thought Mom said that they only get fed once a day now.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feed them. This is really great listening. All right, Martina.
Go Giants. Did you tell them what we're doing?
Yes. How far back are the Giants from first place?
I think like 23 games.
I think they're more than that. I think they're like 35 games out of first or something, but yeah.
They're the worst team in the entire MLB.
Yay, Giants. All right, I got to finish this episode, Martina. Cookbook, just dedicated to halibut.
Nice.
Yeah, she could care less.
Can you tell them about the cookbook I told you to do? How to eat in the woods?
Yes, Martina gave me a cookbook called How to Eat in the Woods. It's actually how to eat in the woods. It's all about how to survive in the woods. Uh-oh, what just happened? Slammed the door and all of the CDs fell. I apologize for that rude interruption. Where was I? I don't know. I will go. I have another piece of mail to open. I will do that tomorrow because it's actually something from Amazon, and it coincides with my kayak obsession. So I'll do that. Actually, I'm having Chiaki over tomorrow. Chiaki and his wife are going to come over, and I'm making dinner. I'm going to make an Italian feast. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the Dog Days episode. Maybe I'll try to do it in my car when I'm shopping for food to cook. I'm going to make probably ravioli and some sausage. And when you have a bunch of people, you can't go wrong with a bunch of pasta. All right, I forgot where I was. I'm going to wrap this thing up. Martina's got me all out of whack now. All right. Thank you for listening, friends. Hey, they can't all be winners, and most of them are not, friends. All right. See you tomorrow for day 4 of the Dog Days of Podcasting. We're into it heavily now. 4 days. How many people are going to drop off? We don't know, but hopefully they will not. I'm enjoying listening to all these podcasts. I actually like it quite a lot. It's not what I really like about listening to these things. Tim Smith, Rock and Roll Runner, friend of the Rock and Roll Geek Show, has joined in with the Dog Days, and he said that he can't imagine how people would be interested in listening to him just talk about his life, and that's what I like the most about all the Dog Days. When somebody's one of the podcasters is just saying what they did their day and what their day consists of, that's what I like. I like that a lot better than the science fiction stuff and the reading stories and people making jokes and trying to be funny and stuff like that. I just enjoy. I don't care what they're doing. If they're sitting there staring at the wall all day, if they're talking about what they did all day on a podcast, I like it. To me, that's captivating. I think everybody in their own way is an extremely interesting person. So whatever you're doing on your day, that's what I like to hear. So Tim Smith, Rock and Roll Runner, keep going because I don't find it boring in the least. All right. Thanks for listening, friends. I'm going to spin the wheel and play a song. How far are we into this? 10 minutes? Screw it. I'm not going to. Should I play a song? Yes, I think I will. All right, I'm going to play a song. I'm just going to spin the wheel, close my eyes, boom, 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 and hit the thing. All right. Rory Gallagher. Wheels Within Wheels. We will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for listening, friends, and please keep the donations coming. Without your donations, this show would die a horrible, putrid, stench-filled death. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
If you keep on walking, you'll walk right out of sight. And if you keep your eyes closed, you will not see the light. Just give me a chance to put it right. Such a lonesome road. Let me be the one you wanna hold. Yeah. Wheels within wheels, confuse what you feel a little bit. I have felt I could keep on trying. Looks like it's all in vain. But something's truly got you. It's carrying you away.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.